Guys, this is Hydra from Xtrades back with another video, and in this video we're going to go over market analysis and I'll just give you guys a market outlook for May of 2025. So we'll start off with the indices as usual, right? So SPY got a very nice bounce off the lows, right? Very nice volume, and we formed the inside candle initially, right? And then we got some follow through to the upside, and then additional follow through this week. So overall, really good action, right? And looks like key resistance will be around that 575 level. So if we can reclaim that 575, then 100% bullish on the market, right? I think if we reclaim 575, then we pretty much defeated all the bears out there, right? And we could potentially consolidate again for quite some time, just because we had such a very strong uptrend, right, since start of 2023 lows. So overall, market looks good to me. I think that's still healthy, and if we reclaim 575 especially, then I would definitely be full bullish on the market. So same thing for QQQ. The only difference is, let me clean up this chart. So same exact thing for QQQ. The only difference is the level is at 500. So if we can reclaim 500, that would be really good. IWM also got a very nice bounce off the lows, right? So this one has room back up to that 210 level. IWM I don't like as much just because this name hasn't really gone anywhere since 2021, right? So this name kind of like is lagging compared to SPY and QQQ. So IWM not the biggest fan of. ARKK, this one looks good to me. It's still stuck in its base technically, right? And until we clear 53.35, then we are still in a downtrend and we're still stuck in this base. But yeah, if this one clears 53 again and then maybe even 63, then we can really start a new uptrend for growth names. So this is a growth ETF, just FYI. When this growth ETF breaks out, then a lot of names are going to break out. For example, in 2020, we broke out here, right? It went from 35 to 159, so a 5x move. So yeah, when this name breaks out, we're going to see a lot of big runners. But yeah, that's it for the ETFs and general market analysis. Let's take a look at some individual names that have been acting pretty well recently. So let's start off with some of the bigger caps like Nvidia. Right. Nvidia got a pretty nice bounce off the lows. It's trying to break its downtrend on the weekly chart, right? So if we can clear this 115.5 level, I would be very bullish on Nvidia here. Next up, Broadcom. I think Broadcom is the strongest semiconductor name right now, and this one cleared its 200 resistance level, which is good, and it has room back up to 235. So this I also like here. And Netflix is the strongest big cap right now by far. This one is making new 52-week highs already, right? It's very extended right now, but easily the strongest tech name out there right now. So very bullish on Netflix at the moment. And then some of the other big cap names also look decent, like Meta. Got a nice gap up, right? If we clear 603, I would definitely go bullish on Meta again here. And Microsoft, very nice bounce here. Key resistance at that 550 level. Google is a little bit slower compared to the rest. It's kind of forming a bear flag, which is kind of a red flag, but if we can clear 165 and make a move back up to 175, I think Google looks fine here as well. And Apple also looks fine, decent bounce, solid bounce off the lows, right? So this one has key resistance at 225, so I think we can continue slow grinding up to that level. So overall, the big caps also look decent to me as well. Let's take a look at Tesla as well. Tesla looks really good to me for next week, especially. This one's forming a nice flag setup, right? So if this one breaks out, I think there's a good chance that this could make a really nice move back up to 400 potentially. So Tesla, I do like it here. And then the Bitcoin names, like IBIT, look good to me. This one looks like it has room back up to that 60 level, right? It's just slow grinding higher and higher. So Bitcoin does look good to me. MSTR looks good as well, forming a nice inside candle going into next week. Slightly extended, but yeah, this one is one to keep an eye on. Coinbase forming a nice flag as well. So yeah, the Bitcoin names, definitely one to keep an eye on. Palantir, strongest software name by far, so this is definitely one you want to keep a very close eye on. This is extended, so I wouldn't buy it here, but want to keep an eye on. Hood, this is another very strong name, right? If we can clear 51 level, this is definitely one I would look to buy. So this one looks good to me as well. CrowdStrike, strongest software name right now, or I mean cybersecurity name right now. So this is again another one you want to keep a very close eye on. And yeah, it's breaking out of this big base, so a lot of potential on this one here. Spotify looks good to me. This one had a very nice breakout, making new all-time highs, similar to Netflix before it broke out, right? So I'm just waiting for a flag to form and then potentially break out. That would be the ideal scenario for Spotify here. HIMS, this is one that got a very nice breakout here, right, last Friday. So this one looks like it has a lot of momentum, and last time it made a really big move. So I think this one this one has a lot of potential and one that you want to keep a very close eye on. GEV, this one is one of the strongest energy names. Recent IPO back in 2024. This one already 4x'd, right? And I think this one looks like it's ready for its next leg up. So this is another one that I am definitely bullish on as well. Rubric, this is a recent software name, also forming a nice base here. So if it breaks that 75 base, this could be a nice setup. ServiceNow, another software name. This one got a nice gap up on earnings, huge volume, so that's a good sign. And I think this one has room back up to 1,000 and then 1,037. DoorDash, this one also had very nice momentum, right? Very strong move off the lows from 62 to 215, and now it's breaking its downtrend and trending back up again. SE, same thing, 34 to 147, and now it's trending back up again, breaking its downtrend. So both of these are names that you definitely want to keep an eye on. Roblox, kind of same thing here, right? 24 to 75, 3x, and now it's breaking out again. So yeah, a lot of names like this. Duolingo, this one had a very strong earnings report, very strong breakout, very strong close, a lot of good things. This is probably one of the strongest names we have right now. Yeah, very strong volume as well. CoreWeave, this is a recent IPO that's also breaking out here, right? So again, I want this one, it already broke out, so I want this one to flag and then break out, because that would be a good buy setup here. So that's something I'm watching. IONQ, quantum names, I'm keeping an eye on them, no setup right now, but if we clear 32, then I think we can get some nice momentum on these names as well, these quantum computing names, right? Make a big breakout, form a flag, and then another leg up. Now that would be ideal here. And then TEM, another recent IPO, right? If this one clears that 60 level, I think this could be good for another leg up. CRS, this one again, very strong uptrend. Went from 44 to 215, and now it's ready to make new all-time highs again. So very bullish action there as well. And then Uber, this one is forming a very nice base. It's been forming a base for almost a year now, over a year now. So if this one breaks out, I think, and it is trying to break out right now, so I think this one has potential to double as well. So this is definitely very high up my focus list. But yeah, that's what I have on my focus list for the coming month, and I think there's going to be a lot of opportunities. There are almost always a lot of opportunities coming out of correction, so definitely this could be a very good time to make money, right? You'll definitely want to spend a lot of time in the next couple weeks trying to focus on the leaders and focusing on those good risk reward setups. But yeah, I hope that was helpful. Thank you guys for tuning in.